Welcome back to Bloodborne. Off screen, I got some more blood vials and I equipped the graveyard set. What is it called? Grave guard set for the frenzy resistance. I also put on runes for frenzy resistance because we're about to go into an area that frenzies you a lot. I should have done this in the last episode and I got frenzied a lot because I didn't. But yeah, let's go to the Mensis Nightmare. Should have, yeah. We are about to fight a boss, and he does arcane damage. And I think the Graveguard set protects from arcane as well, but not as much. He has the Call Beyond spell, which is again just very cheap because it's near impossible to dodge when you don't have an object in your way to do it. So hopefully we can just live through it, would be preferable. I've never really had to farm for blood vials before either. I must be playing like a bitch if I needed to do that. Fucking dogs. Okay, bloodstone chunk. There is another arcane weapon called the Cause Parasite. I think that's in the DLC as well. I can't remember. But we will get that eventually and level it up to +9. Maybe 10 if we get another blood rock. Yes, I hear the baby. Alright, I got that item. Alright, so this boss is kind of gimmicky. Because he's... most of the fight he's just running from you. And if you don't know where to run, it could take forever. And then when you finally get him alone, he's cheap and he uses magic in close quarters.
Some say Cosm.
So he's talking about a great one here. Another great one called Cos. He's actually the main great one in the DLC. It just revolves around him.
Abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
So this is Mikolash. And it's difficult to determine if this nightmare that we're in right now is his, or if it's just a creation of the Great One, just devoid of a person. That's actually weird that he ran this way. Okay, that was easy. Yeah, so he's got the tentacle bullshit. I think he just killed his own guy. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I think these just keep coming back. And he might be strong to arcane damage. It seems like that's the case with how much damage I'm doing. Let's find out. 191. No. Yeah, we're doing less damage than I'd like, but it's damage is damage. He'll run away at half HP, which starts the next part of the fight. That part was easy.
Majestic! A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream.
Right, so he's making reference to the idea that this is a dream. This isn't the real world.
Too fast. Nightmares rose and chains unending.
More bloodstone chunks. Wow, wow, wow. He knows we killed Rom. And Kos apparently gave Rom eyes, which implies that Rom was once a human? Maybe? We're going down here to get a rune. Alright. Like, so as you can see, this is a boss fight, but there's like still stuff to do here. It's very strange. And he makes weird fucking noises too. Mikolash is just fucking weird. He's totally insane from being in this nightmare too long and trying to convene with the Great Ones. It's kind of the motif of the game, is the more you try to convene and commune with the Great Ones, the more you lose your fucking mind.
As you once did for the vacuous Rome.
Hey, there's some blood vials. Whoop. Ah. Okay. Now I think the second part of this fight starts. There's actually items you can find around here too. Let's see, where is he? Here he is. I forget exactly where he jumps into the mirror, that's right. And then you can come around this. Oh god! Oh, I almost made this mistake I always make. You don't go that way, you go to the right. Holy fuck, I almost killed myself. Ah! Goodness. I don't think he's down here, but I think this is a good way down. Yeah. There he is. Pick this up. Oh! Sometimes you can get a hit off on him. And he's running backwards. That's new. You want him to go into a room and then have the door close on that room like this. I think this is it right here, actually. Oh, fuck me. Where did he go? Did he go in here? Yeah, he went. Okay, so he went in here. That's where we wanted him to go. Oh. So now we have to run all the way back up again and fall through the floor. I think that. Wait. No, no, no. Oh. He's probably not the owner of the dream, because when you kill him, the dream doesn't end. Alright, is he in here? Alright, now part 2. This is it. Oh, I dodged it. Ow, fucker. Oh, I lived. Oh, I think only 2 of the beams hit me. Yeah, he'll just spam it. I can't believe I've dodged that 3 times. And he uses his fists because he's insane. He baited me into it. Not that time. See, he's just a big old bitch. I prefer not to get hit by it, but like as you can see, there's no real methodology. I don't know where the dodge is. All right, only a couple more. There we go. Yes, he can one-shot you with that stupid Call Beyond move. It's the cheapest thing ever. Alright, so there's some lore there. Yeah, you kill him in this nightmare, and he complains about waking up and forgetting everything, which implies that he too has an area he goes to, a different universe when he dies in this one, much like we go to the Hunter's Dream when we die, right? So But in his dream, in this nightmare, if he dies, it's kind of like, I think of it like Inception, where he dies here and then he wakes up in the realm above, which is, I'm assuming, the real world. The problem is if you remember, when we came into the Nightmare of Mensis, there was a dead guy in a chair, and that's how we came here. I think that that was Mikolash, and I think he's been dreaming so long in this nightmare that his body rotted away in the real world. So when you killed him in this world, he's actually dead, because he's just going to wake up dead, as a dead body. And we get the Mensis cage. It's actually a helmet. It's fucking weird. The School of Mensis controls the unseen village. This hexagonal iron cage suggests their strange ways. The cage is a device that restrains the will of the self, allowing one to see the profane world for what it is. It also serves as an antenna that facilitates contacts with the great ones of the dream. But to an observer, the iron cage appears to be precisely what delivered them to their harrowing nightmare. Something bit my foot. Okay. Now, we want to go out here and down the stairs because there is an item. It's actually a key that's all the way down here at the bottom of this little section. He took a weird path. When you run at him, he's not supposed to run back through you. Here, we got the iron door key. And he was supposed to lead you down here to see this key. One of 3 great bridges that link the 2 cathedral cradles. This key opens the iron door that leads to the mid-level bridge. There are no thieves in the nightmare, then why lock a door? Be warned, there must be very, very good reason. Now, what's interesting is we're not actually going to use that key to open the door, because that's the foolish way to go about going into the area where the key leads to, because you'll just get you'll get frenzied and dead for the enemy that's over there. There's actually a back way to go to the area that you want to take. And you can kill the enemy that's over there, which also gives you access to the Blood Rock, which we can use to +10 our Moonlight Sword. It's kind of the goal of this episode. Mikolash took longer than I thought, though, so we'll see how far we get. So this bridge is here now. This is where I almost walked to my death. This is the... Well, we'll use the key. Oh, no, that's actually the correct way to go. Never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong place. So here's our lamp. Okay, be calm. And there's a bell ringing woman here, of course. Get some more bloodstone chunks. Alright, so this is an area that's a shortcut that we'll come to later. This is a shortcut that goes down to where we were before, and this is the difficult part, because you have to roll into this room at the perfect time. There we go. So this is the shortcut to the area behind the enemy that would have killed you with Frenzy. And the problem is this area is also full of enemies that'll kill you with Frenzy. It's just the worst fucking thing. We get, what do we get there? Move! Inflicted Organ. Alright, that's another Chalice Dungeon item. We want to kill these things or run past them. Alright, so let's see how much frenzy I get from that. I might just use a sedative. A sedative just resets the meter. This is why I wore the frenzy shit. Is it just gonna not? Okay. Needed to use that anyways, because there's multiple things on this bridge. These do drop cursed blood gems though, which is pretty nice. Get some Kin Cold blood. Level 11. I think it's the highest we've seen. I think there's 2 more over here. Yes. Kill it. Use a sedative. Alright, so the only problem with this is sedatives are incredibly expensive because there's no way to get a new one from this point, aside from just buying them at the Bath Messenger shop. Can you see me? God, they're fucking weird. So yeah, what they try to do there is they just try to grab you, and then they hold you until you get frenzied to death. Alright, so we get all these cool blood gems. This room is filled with spiders. You don't need to kill them because they don't follow you through the door, I don't think. And if they do, that sucks. You can see too, the spiders had human faces. And this is the lever we came here for. So we pull this, right? And it drops. So the thing that was cursing us from afar at the very beginning of Mensis was this big ass brain thing. It's like, so the 3 enemies we just killed on the bridge, this is like a gargantuan one. And we can go find that later too. Alright, so, and then it gives us a clever little escape here. And we need to go, we might die here, but we need to go across this and kill this bitch. With these enemies, you just gotta remain calm. Remain fucking calm. Use your sedatives. And everything should be okay. And we get another cursed blood gem. We gotta check out all these cursed gems to see what the detriment is, because some of them might be better than the ones we have. So we get the choir bell. This is another magic item. Yeah. Special hunter tool of the choir. High-ranking members of the church, fashioned after a bell that projects an arcane sound across the plane of existence. The sound of this smaller silver version of the bell does not cross planes, but grants vigor and healing to all cooperators. So this is basically an area heal. I don't know how much it does. Let's put it on and see what it does. I've never actually used it. Okay. Used 7 quicksilver bullets though. Christ. Okay, I hate walking along small platforms like that. Alright, we come back out here. And this is the area that the door leads to that we got the iron key for. However, if you step foot out here, the big brain bitch is just sitting in this structure here, and she would melt you with frenzy. Because not only does her frenzy do frenzy, but it also does a shitstorm of damage to you. So we get all these blood gems, bunch of great ones wisdom, and there should be some more blood gems about. Thought there was. Oh, are they down there? Yeah, they're down here. Okay. Damn blood tinge. Man's knowledge. Alright, and then this door over here. This is the door with the iron key. And this just leads back into Mikolash's boss room. This is where this door is. So it's kind of a... You wouldn't have used... I don't see the sense in using that iron door to come out here when the mother brain, it's called, is still alive and frenzying you. Because you can't do anything to it. You can't drop it. If you try to come down... So this is where the blood rock is. If you try to come down here to get the blood rock, it'll just frenzy you to death. But there's our plus 10 weapon right there. Let's give this a read. A large solid chunk that forms in cold blood. After death, a substance in the blood hardens that which does not crystallize is called a bloodstone. This is no mere chunk. It is nearly a boulder. Few bloodstones of such size have ever been discovered, even considering the combined experience of all hunters, right? And then you can get out of this area by hopping down here. And then this leads you to the shortcut. To Mikolash's boss fight. And then back down again. So what we want to do is go back to the Hunter's Dream and level up our weapon. Something's chasing me. Okay. Took me forever to figure out where that blood rock was. There should be... Wait a minute. Where's the... Oh, okay. We're gonna bring this down before we go back. Alright, I can't remember if I actually need frenzy resistance anymore. No I don't. So we can take off this ridiculous looking set. The Canehurst helmet, or set, I learned when I was farming for blood vials, actually has the most physical defense in the game. Unless I'm missing a set somewhere. Alright, so let's get this up to plus 10. So we're going to be getting 9, 11, so 20 plus 5 and 8, 13. So we're going to be getting 20 plus 13, 33 damage with this upgrade. Okay, and then if we go to her and we start leveling up strength, we should see even a higher increase in damage because strength scales with the beat. So if we go to strength, yeah, it's going up by 7 each point, which is just a monumentally large number for an increase. Now it doesn't give to any... It's difficult to determine, even when you look at the stat screen, how the damage is split on this weapon. So it's 558. And it still says 558, but clearly we do more damage when it's in this form, right? So it's how to determine what the damage actually is of this weapon. But let's keep going through Mensis. I think I have a little bit of time left for this episode. So Murgo's Loft Middle is Mikolash's bonfire, so we want to go to that one. Saves us the trouble of having to go back up the elevator system. Sorry about that. I had an important email about my school. The horizontal swipe of this weapon when it's not in its strict form like this is actually really good. I didn't change my Carol runes though, which kind of sucks. So these enemies, these are actually the shadows of fucking Yharnam. They're either much weaker or we're much fucking stronger. I can't rightly tell. And they don't transform either, so they're in their easy form. And there's a fire one up here. Who's just a big old bitch. You missed. Is there anything down here? I know you get a good nourishing blood gem here somewhere. It's like story driven, you find it on the ground. There's some more bloodstone chunks. There's nothing down there. Oh shit, I'm being invaded. Alright, well we're just gonna pull whoever's invading me over here and fight them. Wherever he is. We go run past him. He has a DLC weapon. You can see there's crazy fucking latency on this fucking game. Can't believe that didn't connect. Ooh, almost got him. So yeah, one of the reasons I don't invade people is because of that. You could see when he was hitting me, he wasn't actually hitting me. And it's the problem with all these Souls games and FromSoft games is their netcode is abysmal because it's P2P. So when someone comes into my game, their latency affects their vision of what they see on their screen just as bad as mine sees them. And you can get really good and manipulate it to the point where you're like a god of PvP, knowing the exact distances and spacing with weapons. Problem is, when you play the entire game focusing on hitting enemies which aren't affected by the latency, it's difficult to determine or adjust your playstyle to fit fighting a player. I never usually win in PvP either, because I can't get that latency down. There was a point there where I got the full animation of the strike, if you saw, and it didn't hit him, and that should have been the killing stroke as well. And I think there's a thing in this game where you can't be invaded by the same person like twice in a row. I think there's like a timer on it. Oh look, he has my souls. That's convenient. Alright. I know that there's a blood gem over here somewhere that's really good. Okay, the pushback is so annoying to me. There is another pig over here. And if this pig rushes me, it'll kill me. Oh, there's two pigs! Tried to throw up on me. I need to not pull both of the pigs. Okay, that's two pigs down. They give 10,000 souls, and I'm not even wearing the moon rune. I wonder if this is the thing I'm thinking of? Yeah, there it is. Nourishing Damp Blood Gem. We have more Shadows of Yharnam over there. I'm not sure if you can pull them or not. What we could do is go kill the Bell Witch so we don't get invaded again. She is... I think you drop here. Or get stuck on a tree. One of the two. Yeah, this is the place. And get more bloodstone chunks. Just throws them at you at the end of the game. But they are finite. They are finite. So you gotta watch out for that. So here we have the Bell Witch. Okay. Okay. Can I hit something? Alright, Jesus. Unbelievable. Stop fucking hitting me from nowhere. Wow. Tracking. Alright. Jesus fuck. Alright. So the situation is under control. That was really frustrating me just now. $360. Another 360. Okay. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. In the next episode, we'll continue along and complete the rest of the Nightmare of Mensis. It's not very far. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.